Good evening. At the minute, I want to talk to you about the current COVID restrictions. Now, there are some things that will stay open. For example, the schools will stay open, the hospitals will stay open, and public transport will still stay open. However, there will be no getting your hair cut, there'll be no going to the cinema, and there'll be no going in to get your Big Mac because you can just cook at home. At the minute, this is a crisis, a large crisis. In fact, if you've got a moment, it's a big 12-story crisis with a big sign over it saying this is a large crisis. For at the minute, COVID is here to stay. But however, we are just going to have to get on with it. If you have not been vaccinated, then please do. And if you're not, well then, that's your decision. That is fine with me. But do you want to get through this? Okay. At the minute, there are some things that are just going to have to be closed. There'll be no going to the nightclub. There'll be no going to the pub either, because that's not really essential, is it? However, you can still go out for a walk, maybe. You still can't go to Mass, because you could probably just do that at home. The garage will stay open because you need to get your car fixed. If there'll be no going to the toy shop. If you have a baby, you can still bring him to the baby shop because he's going to need nappies, but you should be very careful. Think once, think twice. At the minute, things are starting to get a bit better, but we must keep it that way. The banks will stay open, obviously, because you won't get far without money. However, can you go to the garden centre, for example? Well, maybe. We'll look into that. Can you go in and buy clothes? Maybe. Because you need clothes to wear, but the thing is, you probably already have clothes in your wardrobe. Can you go to the tile centre? Well, if you already have tiles in your kitchen, there's really no need to go to the tile shop. What about companies like, can you go into the shop and buy a sandwich? Well, yes, because you need food to survive. Can you go to, say, can you go to Boots? Well, yes, because they do medications. But there'll be no going to the hotel, there'll be no weddings for a while, because at the minute, we're just going to have to do without. Now, you may be out of work for a little while, but hopefully you will be back at work soon. At the minute, a lot of houses are falling apart because of mica. However, we are going to try and build more houses because that is essential. Will there be any going to the gym? I think that is essential. However, there will be no... If you want to get a new kitchen, well, I don't think that is essential. Unless your oven isn't working or something. Getting a new bathroom, is that essential? No, unless it's not working. That is not essential. If you have a mattress, well, it's probably going to do you the next few years. Now, at the minute, things are not great, but we're getting through it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for listening. Goramila Mila Mila Mahagut.